to do it. Good job, the grass here. My God, amazing. So good to see you all here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Bernie, for the wonderful introduction, for all you do. You really are such a champion and a patriot and a great fighter. Absolutely love it, and high energy. You know me, I like some high energy. And want to say thank you so much to Rabbi Spiro and to Beth Spiro and Judy Strzok as well for being here for the pledge and for the prayer, and also to Lisa Scheller, candidate from Pennsylvania. Fantastic. Let's rack up some wins in Pennsylvania, shall we? Starting with President Trump. Fantastic. And Lee Snover as well, a delegate for Northampton County. Thank all of you for being here. It's wonderful to be here in PA. I love it, I love it, I love it. Is everybody having a good time so far today? Indeed, indeed. Benvenidos to Pennsylvania will be winning this state. All right. So with that we say, hello Pennsylvania, this is Trump country. And it's so good to see so many beautiful, peaceful protesters. We love it. Wow, great turnout today. But when I look out to this crowd, I see 4 more years. That's what I see. I am so proud to see so many born-free American men and women out here supporting Donald Trump. The women and men of this great state and this incredible country, we're not just surviving under President Trump, we are thriving, and we will continue to do so with the great American comeback that is underway. And we have this to thank President Trump for. He is an incredible leader. He is inspirational. He absolutely loves this country, and he loves Pennsylvania. As we campaign from state to state. I think I've been everywhere but like Alaska and Hawaii so far, right? Gonna have to hit those in the next 40 days. And not only that, we are seeing enthusiasm from all of these people across the country that love President Trump, and they want to reward him with 4 more years because we love the USA. Whether it's boat parades across the country or it's car parades, which is the latest thing, we see people coming out in record numbers because the silent majority is silent no more. So whether it's Florida, Ohio, or Pennsylvania, the enthusiasm for the president is tremendous, and the Democrats cannot slow us down, can they? Can't seem to figure that part out because it is simple. Here's the formula. We love our country and we love our president. President Trump has delivered for America, and he has delivered for Pennsylvania, and we must deliver for him in November. He built the greatest economy the world has ever known, an economy that lifted everyone up. And as Commander-in-Chief, he always puts America first. Yes. President Trump is the law and order president. Yes. And this is a president who is literally brokering peace in the Middle East. They said it couldn't be done, but once again, they were wrong. And now as this election approaches, it's just 40 days away. There's going to be a major choice to make. A binary choice, in fact.
That's why we need 4 more years!
That's right! Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the rest of the socialists/communists want to fundamentally change this nation. They want open borders.
Nope.
They want closed schools.
Nope.
They want churches closed.
No.
They want dangerous amnesty for illegals, and they want to suffocate our economy with a $4 trillion tax hike.
No!
They will defund, dismantle, and destroy America's law enforcement. And when you are in trouble and need the police, do not count on the Democrats, right?
No.
Right.
Rioters must not be allowed to destroy our cities. And President Trump understands that human, sex, and drug traffickers should not be allowed to cross our border. President Ivanka Trump and Attorney General Barr with $100 million that they have dedicated and pledged to help end the scourge of child sex trafficking in this country. And these same socialist policies which destroy places like Cuba and Venezuela must not be allowed to take root in our cities or be preached in our schools. If you want to see the socialist Biden-Harris future for our country, what do? We can look at states like Oregon and California. It is shameful what is happening there. Literally the American dream and cities and businesses, American entrepreneurs living their American dream, and in minority communities being burned to the ground while these leaders just let it happen and essentially authorize it, condone it. That's the Biden-Harris ticket, and we can't have that because President Trump understands the beauty of the American dream, the importance of having a robust economy, the wise decision to put more tax dollars in your pockets instead of the greedy politicians in the swamp in D.C. President Trump has truly been, I believe, the most inspirational and impactful president this country has ever seen. What is it, 173 promises made and promises kept. The only president to keep more promises that he didn't even make. He has done so well, it is unbelievable. And we're going to have that again. We are going to make America greater than ever before. With President Trump, we will build communities, cities, and businesses up, creating more entrepreneurs like he did, with more female entrepreneurs. Even in 2019, 1,800 new female-owned businesses in the United States a day under President Trump.
And Kimberly, for you as well. You died of COVID because you weren't wearing that.
This is what happens, you know.
Anyway, Kimberly,
you guys have to respect everybody's right to speak, and we're gathered here to respect our president and our country, who we love, because we love the USA! And that's the thing with liberal privilege and liberal hypocrisy. It's one set of rules for them and one set of rules for all the rest of us, the hardworking folks. Whether it's Nancy Pelosi, who wants businesses closed but only open for her for a blowout. How about that? I gotta tell you, Nancy, you can have all the blowouts you want when we take the gavel out of your hand. For businesses to be open. She doesn't want people to be able to put food on the table for their families, people who are struggling because businesses were closed unnecessarily when things should be opening back up. The president wants to open back up America for business, and he's doing so responsibly. But Democrats care more about power than they care about you. Because they actually, I believe, want to destroy this country and the American dream and the way that we live and everything that we have fought so hard for, and that we have a military to be so proud of that has really fought tremendously to protect our liberty and freedom. I'm not about to turn it over now to the left. They want to steal our liberty and our freedom. They want to control what you see and what you think and believe, because they want to control how you live your life. They want to tell you that you are a victim, that you are not strong or smart enough or capable enough, that you don't have the work ethic to provide for yourselves and for your family. That is not the vision of the dream that President Trump has for each and every one of you. He believes in you. He supports you. He wants you to choose to live your life in the way that you choose to see it. You choose to live your American dream, and you choose to pass it on children and to future generations of great patriotic men. We have a leader who has the resolve and the courage to make the tough calls, to stand up to China, to negotiate trade deals, to level the playing field. And we have a president who commanded the defeat of ISIS and taking out al-Baghdadi and Soleimani. This is a man to be proud of, to call President of the United States. Historic trade deals with Canada, with Mexico, with Japan and China, bringing back thousands of manufacturing jobs to this country. He truly has done incredible things for this country. Why would we turn it over to a person like Joe Biden, who has 50 years of failure as a public servant in Washington?
That's right.
And that's why I say to you, it is all on the line. Will you choose somebody who needs a teleprompter for 3 sentences, has to go take a nap for 3 days before they let him back out again? God help him. God help him when he comes to the debate against Trump. He can remember to thank his wife and not confuse her with his sister. They'll call it a huge win for Biden. Huge, absolutely huge. But I have to tell you, the president is so proud of the support and so inspired by the support in Pennsylvania. He really, truly does care. I was saying earlier today that this is probably my 27th visit to the great state. And Don Jr. and I love Pennsylvania. Cannot wait for us to run up the score and run up the numbers in this state, because we have to overcome the cheating that the other side is trying to do, because they can't honestly win an election or beat Donald Trump, can they? And that's why it's all on the line, America, because President Trump does believe in you. He believes in each and every one of us. He didn't need this job, but he wasn't going to take a knee and sit it out on the sideline and let other people destroy and burn down the American dream. He cared enough to get involved, to get engaged, to make sure that we can protect our freedoms, to make sure that we can continue with the world's greatest economy. Because he does not apologize for America. He believes in America. And he wants you to live your American dream because you are capable and you are qualified. He wants you to choose how to educate your children. And I love it, the women I speak to across the country, single mothers like myself, that are educating their children, and they want to have the ability to choose. President Trump is for school choice, so that every child can get the education that they deserve in this country. That should be an absolute right. And like my parents, all of us can achieve our American dream. But it is a dream that we must continue to fight and to protect. And the biggest fight of our lives for that dream is going to be on November 3rd in this incredible country, where we're going to make sure that everybody gets out to vote and exercises their constitutional right to vote for the president of their choice. And I ask you to manifest and be that change that you want to see in this country, and support the values, the ideas, the policies that you believe in. Support a president that has done so much to lift up Americans. As a proud Latina, I could not be more honored to serve on behalf of the President of the United States, working for him on his campaign day to day. Surely they take shots at us like they do at the president, because they cannot stop him, because he stands for the American people. He's not in it like the Biden family, exporting the American dream to China while also profiting and enriching themselves.
Right.
He has the ability, he has the courage to stand and to fight for us without any compromise, because he doesn't need to try to take money from China. This is a successful businessman, a man of principle, a man of vision, an American entrepreneur that understands how to make a buck or two, right?
Yes.
Someone who signed the front of the paycheck, not just the back. Napping now, Joe Biden. Oh my goodness. He thinks that he should be handed the world's greatest participation trophy and be escorted into the Oval Office. He might not know where he is, but he believes that it should happen just because he's been in government for so long. He's telling you that he's going to change things. Well, if you had so many great ideas and you were so capable, Joe, why didn't you do it over the past 50 years? Trump is the president that will rebuild the promise of America. This is a man who has such vision, such ability to succeed and get things done. A man who has honored the promises that he's made, whether it was moving the embassy to Jerusalem or negotiating historic tax cuts and taking out all the regulation, deregulating, because we were choked in business in this country by all the regulations and red tape in Washington. And he was able to see through all of that and bring back manufacturing and stand up to foreign adversaries. This is an incredible human being who all he wants to do is serve this country. Woo! I really want to thank the men and women in law enforcement in particular today, and I have family in law enforcement. God bless them for their service, for their courage. Please let them know, as Americans, we applaud them and we appreciate their support, their hard work, and their sacrifice every day, not knowing if they will come home at night to be able to see their families. And we honor the sacrifice from their family, having a member serve in law enforcement to protect and keep us all safe, so that children can actually go to school and come home and be able to make it home to their front door. Can you imagine living in one of these cities where the anarchy is rampant and not knowing and worrying about your child even getting home from school, or trying to be able to provide food, education, anything, but businesses shut down? This is their vision of America. Our vision is quite different, and what the president will achieve is going to be remarkable over the next 4 years. Look what he did in the last 4. It's truly amazing. Military, he stands for our flag. He doesn't take a knee except in church. And I ask you to continue to fight on behalf of the president. Get out there, go to the polling places, make it happen. Volunteer, get people out there to vote. Because we are going to have to win by large margins to overcome some of the mail-in voting, the cheating, the fraud that they're going to try to do, ballot harvesting, all of the above. So every vote will count, and especially in this great state of Pennsylvania. You represent the finest and best of America and those values that we hold dear, that we cherish, that we fight for. And we stand and fight for you. And God bless you all. God bless your families and our president. Please keep him in your prayers. And let's be vigilant for November 3rd.